start with a mysterious and slightly ominous tone. Can you imagine being trapped on a deserted island, abandoned by your own crew, with nothing but the clothes on your back and a single pistol? This isn't a movie plot. It's the terrifying true story of Edward England, a pirate captain betrayed in the most brutal way possible. What led to this moment? A single act of mercy that would cost him everything. Edward England was once one of the most feared pirates on the high seas. He was known for his surprisingly gentle nature, at least for a pirate. He commanded the respect of his men and the fear of his enemies. His flagship, the Pearl Asterisk, was a force to be reckoned with. But in the ruthless world of piracy, even a captain's word isn't absolute law. The real power, it belongs to the crew. And this crew was about to make a decision that would seal their captain's fate. Our story reaches its turning point off the coast of Africa. England's fleet, which now included the captured ship Fancy, cornered a heavily armed merchant vessel called the Cassandra, commanded by a tough Asnell's captain named James McCrae. What followed was one of the most brutal and bloody ship-to-ship battles of the entire war. Cannons roared, wood splintered, and men fell. McCrae fought with incredible bravery, losing most of his crew but refusing to surrender. Eventually, wounded and outmatched, he ran his ship aground and escaped into the jungle with the few survivors. England's pirates, led by his hot-headed quartermaster John Taylor, captured the battered Cassandra. They had won, but at a great cost. Over 90 pirates were dead or dying. The crew was furious. They wanted vengeance. When Captain McCrae, days later, emerged from the jungle to negotiate, Taylor and the others wanted to execute him on the spot. But Edward England saw things differently. He saw McCrae not just as an enemy, but as a brave man who had fought honorably. In a shocking act of compassion, England overruled his crew. He argued for McCrae's life, and after a tense vote, he won. He not only spared McCrae, but also gave him the now-repaired ship and allowed him and his surviving men to sail away. This single act of mercy was England's undoing. John Taylor and a large portion of the crew felt betrayed. They believed England's soft heart had cost them their rightful prize and insulted the memory of their fallen comrades. Their anger simmered. Weeks later, as they sailed near the island of Mauritius in the Indian Ocean, Taylor made his move. He organized a mutiny. One night, under the cloak of darkness, they seized control of the ship. They confronted Captain England, not with swords, but with a sentence far crueler. They didn't kill him. Instead, they marooned him. Along with 3 loyal crewmen, Edward England was cast away on the uninhabited shores of Mauritius. They were left with meager supplies, a single pistol, and the echoing laughter of their former shipmates as the Cassandra sailed away, leaving them to their fate. For long months, they survived, fighting off starvation and despair. They were forgotten men, ghosts of the sea. In a final, desperate act of ingenuity, they built a small, crude boat from salvaged wood and scraps. Against all odds, this makeshift vessel carried them across the treacherous waters to Madagascar, a pirate haven. But England never recovered. He arrived a broken man, stripped of his ship, his treasure, and his command. The pirate who had shown mercy received none in return. He lived out his final days as a beggar, haunted by the betrayal, a living warning of the brutal code of piracy, a captain who spared his enemy only to be abandoned by his friends. Thanks for watching this slice of dark history. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more true tales from the past. See you next time.